Right, we need to talk about sleep because since getting my Emma mattress, I've never slept better.
Same, by the way. I never noticed how much my old mattress was letting me down, and I'm getting the best sleep now. It's so comfy.
And you've got the mattress protector too, haven't you?
Yeah.
I need to get one of them because they're spill proof and it helps keep your bed all fresh.
Exactly, and if you're thinking about upgrading your sleep, then now is the perfect time to do so with the Emma Easter sale. There's up to 20% off their products and accessories, and you can also get an extra 8% off using the code GIRLSOverheard. So just head to emma-sleep.co.uk and treat yourself to an upgraded sleep right now.
This episode is sponsored by Vision Scotland.
Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome back. Is there an echo in here? I
It was
can
my
hear
phone,
myself.
sorry. I didn't have it turned off, miss.
Oh, I'm on DND.
Did your phone just say hi, though?
No.
I could hear the
It
hi.
literally sounded like you
it
were
was
watching us.
actually the M&S new in the food hall 6 dippy egg filled hot cross buns.
Show me.
Wait a minute.
So is this chocolate?
Well, I'm looking at that going, is that a cream egg?
Do you
Dippy
know what I
egg
did have,
filled
guys?
what?
Oh, this is really full on, right? But I did eat it in sections because I was thinking to myself, that's two snacks combined together, two unhealthy snacks combined together. A cream egg stuffed cookie.
Oh no, couldn't.
Guys,
That sounds like a lot. It sounds like heartburn.
it sounds like your full calorie
Yeah.
allowance for the day in one bite.
Wait, where did you get that?
Where'd you think?
Oh, I know where you got that from.
I got it from Alessio's.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, you basically just get the cookie dough, you need to freeze the egg
Yes,
first.
I have seen this.
Right? Freeze the egg first and then you basically coat it in the cookie dough and then you make a ball and then you chill that and then you cook it. But yeah, Easter's around the corner. Can you believe it?
God,
I'm actually
This is day one, by the way. If everyone's are we all doing okay? It's day one of the Easter holidays today, isn't it?
Is it? No, it's not. This is going out on Monday.
Yeah, which is the first.
Do you think it's Easter holidays next week?
Is it not?
It's not, Ash.
What?
The Easter holidays are the week after.
Is it the 7th?
Uh-huh.
8th?
No, next week's not the
I thought it was the
first.
first.
No, the first is a Tuesday, so it's the first 2 weeks in April, but that start in April. So Monday is the 31st of March.
So it's the week after?
Yeah, it's the week after. Sorry,
okay.
guys, if you're confused.
Well,
we're
I'm
fine.
confused.
I'm definitely going to get some of these though.
What?
They look great. By the M&S
Dippy
snacky
eggs.
bits
Dippy
are
eggs.
elite. Can we just actually put a call out for anyone who has recommendations for other places that do good food, i.e. like if you've seen something in Waitrose that you go, everyone needs to try that, or Aldi or wherever, can you just let us know?
Do you know what I've got down for a matcha place? It's actually, I think, quite near here. It's called Godshot Studio.
I've seen it.
Yes, and they apparently do the best matchas, but they're like top tier.
Yep.
They're like fancy matchas.
Well, I got one. I got a lavender, the new lavender matcha that's
Right,
in
how are we feeling
Starbucks.
about lavender matchas? Because I feel like that is, are we drinking like bath foam?
No, it kind of has this slight taste of like a Parma Violet.
Right, okay.
I do like a Parma Violet.
Me too. And do you know what they remind me of? A lot. Your mum. Because your mum.
so rude.
Your mum. It reminds me of your- it reminds me of your mum because she loves those. Is it violet something?
Rose and violet creams
Yeah, she loves rose and violet creams
from Marks and Spencer's.
or from Hotel Chocolat.
Yes,
She does like them as well.
she does.
Rose and violet creams.
So the lavender matcha was good.
I think it was okay, but the only thing I would say is I think mass-produced stuff often isn't the best.
It's not.
So I feel like I would always try and go, listen, I love a Costa, I love Starbucks. I'm never going to say no to that. Literally the Costa yesterday, right? But see if I've got the option, I really, really want to try and go and get a wee independent.
Yeah.
Same.
I do love it because I just think how sad our like local areas would be without that.
Also, it's
Do you know
made
what I
with love. It's always better when you know that they've made it. They've sat and put the thought into that, and it's not just been corporate.
Yeah.
Corporates gave us the recipe.
I love this. You're mic'd, Murray.
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Yesterday.
It was Mother's Day.
Yesterday was Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day,
Happy
guys.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's
If
Day.
anyone was disappointed, I'm also sorry because that does also happen. These days, these Hallmark holidays really do make everyone have high expectations, and then often things can fall short.
I don't have high expectations for Mother's Day, to be honest.
But I think
I
sometimes
like
the
a-
pressure of social media does make people go like, I didn't walk into like balloons all over my ceiling and flowers and breakfast in bed and all these things when actually that's not required.
No, I
No,
think
it's really not.
Mother's Day. We've always said to the kids, just make me something, and I get me a bunch of flowers, and that's it. I
Yep.
genuinely do not want like a big. Obviously, I'm not going to say no to a big present, but the expectation.
I'm not going to say no.
The
like the
expectation
stuff.
is not there, and I just think people ruin it sometimes by making it such a big fucking massive thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't need the whole house decorated because it's Mother's Day and all this. Like, just it's meant to be like a nice wee special thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm going
You
to
don't
be the
need to
one
spend a
having to clean it
fortune.
up later.
Exactly.
That's also so true. There was actually an account, and I cannot for the life of me remember the girl's name, but I'm certain that we follow her on the pod's Insta. If I can find her, I'll share her, right? But she basically put a thing on saying, tag all the husbands and basically all the dads, tag them on this. And it's all the ways that you can make Mother's Day special without spending a fortune, right? And all the things that she had, like, it was actually perfect, right? It was like, make sure that you like tidy the house before she wakes up, make the kids their breakfast, but bring her breakfast in bed. Like just daffy things, like make her cards, like actually write down cards. The best one I loved, right, personally, for me, obviously words of affirmation are a massive love language in my life. And the one was, make her walk into the room, then everyone stands up and gives her a really slow standing ovation. Can you imagine you walk in the living room and they're like,
We appreciate
the
you.
slow clap rather than the cheer? I would love to see the
Really?
Yeah.
well
I would
done.
find that very passag, as if like, oh, look who's just dragged their fucking arse out of the bed now. Breakfast in bed too, aye. Woofed.
This is a pure psychology experiment. Like, how would you react to different situations?
I love that. Like, imagine the guys having the chat. Oh, I did the standing ovation. She pure loved it. I did it and she was fucking livid.
Yeah.
This is the two sides of the coin right now. So last week you went and got your eyes tested and Nora found out she needs glasses.
Yeah.
And then Nora texts me. I text her saying, where are you guys, in case you were at home and you've just maybe not heard the door going or whatever.
Just ignoring you.
And then exactly. And then she texts back saying, like, when she'd got home, saying I was away to get my eyes tested. And then she sent me a voice note, right? And she was like, hi Auntie Ash, I just went and got my eyes tested and my sight's really blurry and can't see anything. So when you reply, can you just do what I'm doing? Can you just send me a voice note? Because I can't see a thing. She probably needs a mild prescription at this point, I'm thinking, right? And she's like really over dramatising it. She then FaceTimes Ella and Ella was like, oh, what are you eating there, Nora? What have you got? And she had like, it was like Frutella. No, it was Fruit Mentos.
Yeah.
Right. And she was taking one, eating it and going, it does feel like a mint, but it tastes fruity. I think it might, I can't really see very clearly because my eyesight's very blurry. But it looks, I think it could be Mentos. She was just, and then
She's
I
just
said,
walking about the house like this.
She was running with it.
like she was really
Really
going
running.
for
Did
it.
she ever complain that she thought she needed glasses before she got her eyes tested?
No, but she did say that she'd been moved to the front of the class, like to see the board and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
Jack's got glasses. That's her to get glasses now.
Yeah.
And I have to get glasses.
And Willis to go and get checked
Well,
again.
Willis is to go and get checked.
But here's the thing, right? The best part about that was I said to her, I went, oh, that's amazing, you're getting glasses. Like, what are they like? Tell me what they look like. And she went, I don't really know because I couldn't really see them. So I get them in a week, so I'll see what they look like then because I'll put them on and then I'll look in the mirror and I'll be able to see them.
She's dead cute with them.
She's so cute. I just
And they
love
pure
that.
suit her
They
as well.
really suit her.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cute.
And the kids' glasses now actually have a bigger nose thing, so it helps because the kids have got different bridges to us.
Yeah.
They have like, Ella had no bridge
Yeah.
for so
Mad.
long.
That's what they say, because that's why, especially when Marcus first got his glasses, there was none that fit him. There was so many pairs, and I'd be like, that one, they're perfect. None of them would fit him because he didn't have anything to hold them up.
Yes.
But how weird is it, right? The amount of kids now that they are absolutely buzzing about getting glasses.
I know.
Yeah.
They love them. When we were younger, you didn't want glasses.
I
Now
think
it's like
it's-
the coolest accessory ever.
Yeah, but I think it goes in waves at a point. Like, as kids, it's like you want what you can't have or what you don't have.
Yeah.
Like, I remember getting off a plane going down to see my aunt and uncle down south, and I'd been to Claire's Accessory with my mum, and I got those like little librarian like
Yeah.
gold rectangular glasses, and I was like, can I get them and magnetic earrings? And he'll think I'm a whole different person. He'll never recognise
And
me.
you would have had a
Love
whole
it.
different attitude as well.
Absolutely.
As soon as you put glasses on. That's why I feel like sometimes if I wear sunglasses, I'm a different person.
Are you a bitch?
No, I'm quiet. I'm so quiet. I don't have a word to say because I feel like I'm
You
almost
can't
not
read
here.
me. Yeah, you can't read me. I'm not
Yeah,
really here.
if I put my sunglasses on, I feel like I am, and I'm just watching you
Fourth
guys.
wall.
I'm a spectator.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
And
it
I
can-
feel like I can't join in the conversation.
They go really dark sometimes though. So like we were out walking the dog the other day and we were walking past all our neighbours and I could see Chris doing like, hi, how you doing? And I couldn't see anybody and I was like, these sunglasses are actually making me rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rude.
The only thing I'd say is I love wearing glasses for fun, right? Like as
Yeah.
an accessory.
Yeah.
But how, like, it must be really annoying if you just genuinely can't see.
Yeah, it would be good to have glasses as like an optional.
Yeah. See if I really needed it. If I desperately needed glasses, which I
Yeah.
don't. But if I do, I would totally take the laser as an option.
100%.
It's an investment in your life, really, at the end of the day. That's what that is.
And we have 10% off right now through Vision Scotland. And there's actually one in Glasgow as well.
Yep.
People have
Yep,
went there
there is.
for laser eye surgery. So if just click the link below and it will take you straight to our landing page. You'll see our faces on there.
Ooh, where we are.
And you can start looking into that if you're interested in laser eye surgery. Did anyone watch Jamie Lang's marathon?
Yes.
Ultra marathon
Oh,
times 5.
Yes.
I only seen snippets of it, but it was all very emotional.
Guys,
Oh my
what is an
God.
ultra marathon? Is that 26 miles?
It's 26 miles a normal marathon.
Right.
It's 30 miles he was doing a day.
oh my God. So
A day.
A
I thought
day.
the ultra part was the fact you did it over several days. So it's
No.
there. Guys, you don't realise that is so long.
Unbelievably long.
He
so
is
long.
so fit.
No,
I know. How
but
did
he's
he do
not.
that?
He didn't train for that, did he not?
No, he said he never. Well, he said, I don't know.
He
if-
must be a light runner, though. There is
Yeah.
not a chance in hell
He
that
done
like I could go
5Ks
and do that.
Running is an exercise like no other, by the way. Is it anaerobically? Is that right? Anaerobically? The breathing is so horrendous. You've never realised how much crap is in your lungs until you have ran a kilometre properly.
Yeah.
The crap that you bring up. Like, see when runners spit, I used to be like, ew, that's grim. You have to. You actually have to do that.
Yeah. He was a runner, so he'd ran 5Ks and all that. And then I think he said the most he'd ran was like 12 miles or something like that before starting this. But he was getting wee breaks, which wouldn't make it any easier, to be honest. It'd probably
No.
be harder if you're stopping for a bit and then having to start again.
I watched one of the videos of him walking to
Uh-huh.
start, and he looked like he'd shit himself.
At the start, that was like day 3 as well.
It was
He was
unreal.
hobbling to
Ah.
start a marathon. Honestly, it's absolutely insane. But see, to think that somebody could do that and then just through willpower and peer pressure, basically. Because see,
Yeah.
at that point, everyone's going, we've all donated £2 million, is that
And
it?
the first time
incredible.
I seen it was, oh my God, Jamie Lang's raised 600,000. That's incredible. See, by like an hour later, he'd hit the million.
Yeah. It's,
It's actually mad.
I know.
He's definitely influenced. That's influencing in a good way, though, isn't it? Like, he's
Yeah.
influencing a whole new breed of, like, it's kind of like the Luke Littler, you know, the darts guy.
Uh-huh.
So whenever he was on, Charlie was like, oh, what age is he? He's only 17.
Mm-hmm.
He's only 17.
How's only
You
17?
know, the fuck? Literally,
fuck?
how is he 9 years older than me? Make it make sense. But he was pure inspired by that and was like,
Yeah.
I want to get a dartboard and Fraser wanted to get. So we then got a dartboard and we all play darts. Like, quite often we'll get
Yeah.
the board, we'll just literally pull it out. 'cause
That's
it's on
what
a
they're saying
stand.
with guys. Like, they need, and this is such a thing, right? Seeing us get my nails done the other day, we were talking about this the whole time. The girl was like, there are no strong male role models for young boys. Like, see, teenagers, it's
Yeah.
so hard to find them. Like, Jamie Lang's a pure good one because
Yeah.
that's been able to say, like, he wanted to raise this money for charity. He was in pain and struggling with all this and he stuck to it.
Yeah.
And he'd done something amazing that he would never ever have thought that he could do, right?
He's also
That's-
got the girl.
he's got a pure stunning
He's got the
girlfriend.
girl. He's got the business.
He's got all the businesses.
He's funny.
Yeah.
He's well liked.
I'm
He's got
sorry,
the dance
dance moves.
podcast.
Yeah, and he's just such a kind
Bow,
person.
bow.
I don't know if you've seen Jelly Isabella's
I
TikTok
did,
about
yeah,
him.
and
seen it.
And it just made me laugh more.
She basically said that she was heavily pregnant, waiting in the queue after the BAFTAs, and he came over and he was like, "Darling, our taxi's here, but you're going in first." And she was like,
I
know,
am
lost
not. I
that.
am not getting in that
I'm not-
taxi.
you
I
could
am
hear
not.
it. You
I
could
am not
hear it.
getting in it. You are getting in it.
He's so kind. He's
Yeah.
a nice guy, and and obviously with the whole Andrew Tate thing, right? So people are pure talking about how awful he is for young boys.
He's still going about.
He's been shadow banned everywhere. Like, he's nowhere. See, when you look him up, he doesn't exist anymore.
He's the Disney villain.
Dangerous.
I'm glad, by the way, because see that fucking accent, I can't handle it.
I know. I used to always think to myself, like, who could be attracted to that?
No, he's
Like,
not
for
the
all
one.
the money.
No.
He
No.
just sounds like an arsehole. Anyway, but the Jamie Laing thing, I was fully hooked, invested.
He did so well. It was the one that he was running with. Was it Greg James, maybe?
Yeah, in the wedding dress.
He was wearing the wedding dress. Did you see that?
Oh, no, and it was the one where he's going, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I
That was his
can't."
friend. That was his
No,
pal.
it was one of the Radio 1 guys.
Because there was loads, they stopped with loads of different. JB was one of them from, is it JB or JP? JP from Made in Chelsea.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
fitness
yeah.
guy. Proudlock, oh my god, see Proudlock and him. They're both the guys that I'm like, I know, I
Caleb
love
loves
Proudlock.
You do. You're so shy
It's
energy.
weird.
shy.
And also, it's the fact that he then ended up going with a Scottish girl.
Did he?
Glasgow
So
girl.
close.
Emma Connolly? Emma Louise Connolly?
But
Is that her
he's
name?
a pure good role model as well.
Yeah, but it
to
just
know.
shows you the power of the mind, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah.
really.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've been running the last week
Have
Have
you?
you?
every day.
Good for you. Done.
Yeah, I've been doing 3 or 4K a day.
That's so
Go
good.
you.
I know, and I've been using it on my Strava app.
What's that?
You know, the running app. But you can actually track out. By the way, it's pretty good. See if you're looking at like routes or basically just going, right, I want to do 3K, which I know that doesn't sound like a lot, right? Don't come for me, runners. I'm not a runner. I'm just trying to run.
Yeah.
Trying to jog, try to keep a pace where I'm not
Everyone's a
like
runner.
start, stop. Yeah, if you can run, you can. Yeah, I actually did watch a TikTok and it's how to run. And the guy, no, I know it sounds pure stupid, right? But I'm like, am I doing it properly? He basically says what you need to do is jog on the spot
Uh-huh.
and just lean forward. And I did it today. I was like, jog on the spot, and I leaned forward and I just
I
went.
would love to see
It
you
was
out
a mirror
if you're
effect,
pure.
mate.
Were you running this morning?
And we're off.
What time did you go this morning?
6.
Did
Oh
you
my
actually?
God.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
See if I don't get it done in the
Yeah.
morning, I just won't do it. And that's what they say, isn't it? Like, start the hardest thing in your day. Don't get me wrong, I'm actually in bits. Like this morning, I was like, I don't think I can do this. But I keep channeling the inner Jamie Laing.
Yeah.
He's pure inspired a movement. But I'm
Uh-huh.
like, I went and I've got I did get better trainers on Monday. But I got better
What did you go
trainers.
for?
I went for the Hawka Pass. Don't know. They're thick though.
Yeah.
And I got them measured in Achilles heel.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, guess what's Lauren? I
What?
take it all back. Although you'll probably be about a 10. Guess what size shoe I am for running?
6.5.
Nah,
7.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm a 7.
A UK7.
I know.
Money, are you getting this?
Yeah.
Alan, zoom right in on that face right now.
But wait, they give you
It's true. I'm a 7.
Why though? Where? What?
I know. And
Did they
everyone's
give
looking
you-
at my feet going, aye, we thought so. Can't maybe toes in there.
Did they give you more space? I take it for running.
Yeah, they give you like a full size and full size and a half.
Full couple of sizes.
Full size
Wow.
and a half. I'm a 5 through and through. But
You heard it here first, though. She is now a 7.
Lauren, you'll be a fucking 10.
It really depends on. These are a 6.
Yeah, we're
It's
not
the
gonna
average.
check.
It's the average
We
shoe
won't
size.
We won't fact check you. But the thing
6.
being, right, have to say, being a size 7 running shoe means that surely I will have a bigger scope for the female running shoe sales. Therefore, it's a win. And to be honest, see, looking at them, they don't look very big. They don't look like I'm wearing
There's
big clown
like
shoes.
that in a
The
size.
girl did. I know. I'll take it all back. The girl did say it's like something stupid, like half a centimetre or something like that difference.
Yeah.
Like it's not that big.
No.
That's wrong what I've just said, but it's something like that. So anyway, yeah, I went running and I've been enjoying it. But what I would say is like doing your track first, or like actually
Planning
tracing
your
it
route.
out, because you
Yeah.
can get that app and you basically just like draw a line of this is where I want to go, and it'll show you exactly where it'll be and then how long that would, like obviously like lengthwise how
Yeah.
long that is. And then obviously if you do the same one every day, you can see if you've improved. I'm not that bothered about speed, and I'm really not that bothered about my time. I'm just bothered about getting it done.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I just think, see, if you have that mentality, it's the best way to do it. However, what I will say is, if you're looking for motivation, roadside run, because you never fucking want anyone to see you do your walk when you're roadside running. I'm
What do
sorry.
you mean? You don't want to see your walk?
The walk.
You don't want to stop running.
Oh,
you
You
yeah,
don't want to
beside the
do.
road.
You don't want to do your walk, your recovery walk.
Yeah, but what about when you have to cross the roads?
You
That was
jog on
really
the
awkward.
spot.
Yeah,
You
jogging
jog
in the spot. I'm like,
I
that's
did that.
awkward.
I did that, and someone actually let me pass.
Did they?
Yeah.
Like
So-
Rachel from Friends.
I think the main thing for me is just doing small amounts every day.
Yeah.
Getting the steps in, all that stuff. I've been on the toxic side of TikTok, and it's really motivating me.
We can't shite ourselves to say we've been on Skinny Talk.
I know. That's the thing though. Like sometimes it's the hard reality that you need.
Yeah, but I actually don't want to be skinny. I want to be lean.
You've not listened to
Yeah.
Skinny Talk. If you think Skinny Talk is about being skinny, it's actually not.
No, it's not at all.
They have done the whole control controversy thing by calling it Skinny Talk. They're not actually saying stop eating and all the rest of it. Like they're basically saying you're overeating, you're having too much, you're having snacks.
Stop thinking
treating
you need
yourself.
treats all the time.
You're not a dog. Yeah, you're not a dog. you saying you've got no time to get steps in. Let me see your screen time then.
Yeah, it's encouraging you to exercise.
Yeah.
It's literally going, nobody's going to do this for you, bitch, unless you do it yourself.
Yeah.
You better work, bitch.
At the end of the day, is that really like, sometimes we need to stop the mollycoddling, right, of ourselves and going, it's fine, it's just because of this. Maybe just try it. Like, I know myself, like, I will literally go, oh my God, I feel like that's because it's like my hormones, or it's because of the kids. It's actually not. It's because of me. Like, at the end of the day, let's face it, if somebody said to me, you've got no other option other than to do this every day, I would be fit. I have the option to do that, but I'm choosing not to.
Yeah. I always say to Andy, if I ever go on a diet or if I'm trying to stick to like a workout routine, I'm like, you need to be the one that's pure pulling me up for that. Like, don't say, oh, just have a rest today. You need to be the one that's like, you said you were going to do it.
Yep.
Do it. Like, actually be mean to me. And now I've found that in these girls on TikTok that will shout at me.
It's also the same way as if,
Look
like,
like models.
if you go somewhere and you're like, I'm actually off drinking, I don't want to do it, I'm not up for it, and everyone does the, just leave your car, get a taxi, have one. Like, why are we encouraging everyone to do, like, why are we not encouraging things the other direction of being like, by the way, good for you, that's classic, you did that.
Yeah.
Like, well done, keep going, don't stop doing that. Like, why are we always encouraging people to do the things that are not good for us?
That's so true.
We had a message, and I love this so much.
It's very, very cute.
Although I want a little update on what you're talking about with the tour.
I
You'll
know.
hear it in a second. Daly's going to read it out.
Right. Hi, girlies. Love the pod. You're a trio of absolute legends and you make me laugh hysterically every week. I just wanted to write you a wee note and hope that you could give your biggest man fan, my boyfriend, a wee shout out this week. We've just spent the past 5 weeks travelling Australia together, and for the long 8-hour drives, of which we had many, we binge listened every episode of Girls Overheard, and we even ran out of episodes, and Scott signed up to confession sessions to keep us going. Whoop whoop. Thanks, Scott. He's now away on tour in America.
Doing
America.
what?
What are you doing?
Scott, what are you doing? But just tell us.
Tell us.
Don't just say he's on tour.
I know.
And I'm saying nothing. Just
I-
tell us.
I'm back in Glasgow now, and I know that he'll be listening to every single episode on his own. He thinks they're all brilliant. I'm just gutted the confession session subscription is on his phone. He knew what he was doing there, jammy bastard. Love you guys.
Jammy Bastard's a great term.
It's funny.
It is. A jammy
Scott.
dodger's also a
Hi,
great.
Scott.
Hi,
Thanks
Scott.
for listening.
A jammy dodger's also a great biscuit.
It made me remember, though, the name of those shoes, because they said Australia, and it reminded me of Bondi Beach. And those shoes are the Hoka Bondi. That's what they're called.
Oh, what colour did you go for?
All black. I literally went in the shop, right? Sorry to go back to shoes. And the woman was like, running changes are meant to get dirty. I was like, I know, but I can't stand it. I would judge me for having pure boggin shoes.
They clean up really well, the Hokas.
Yeah, they
Would
do.
you actually though, right? But see if a runner ran past you, I don't
No,
know.
not another person. I would
No,
judge me.
I know, but see when you really think about it, see a runner, to me they don't exist really. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're almost like
NPC. Is that what they
Yes.
say?
Yeah.
See if a runner runs past you, I would
Yeah.
never, like, even if somebody ran
Their
past.
screensaver mode.
Yeah, you
Something
don't feel
else
like you need to say hi to them. Like, they just run and they're
Yeah.
in their own world and you're in your world and the two worlds
Say
don't
hi
collide.
to runners.
I say hi to everyone. I actually remember telling this guy in my work, right, who lived in the same town as me, right? So it's not even like it's a we live in different areas thing.
In my town.
I remember saying, like, oh, you obviously would say hi to somebody if you were walking past them or whatever. And he was like, what? You say hi to people, a stranger? And I was like, yeah, you're not just going to walk. Like, if two people are walking towards each other in the street,
You're just ignoring them.
you're going to look at them. And
Yeah.
at the very minimum, you're going to go,
Yeah, you go purse your lips and nod
yeah,
your head.
yeah. You're going to give them the acknowledgement of
Yeah.
you exist and
You
I
exist.
exist and we're looking at each other.
Do you know why I do that mostly, right? And it was a tip from my mum, especially when it's somebody I know. You know this tip, don't you? A tip from my mum was, if you're walking past someone and you feel that they are giving you any sort of feeling of mild threat, you humanise yourself by saying hello first.
Oh, I think I've heard this actually as well.
She's she's probably told you that.
Yeah.
You humanise yourself and you go, good morning.
Yeah, but you have to say it.
She would never say it like that in a normal situation, but it's very aggressive. It's good morning.
Yeah. I know you're a
Assertively.
person and I too am a person.
My nostrils are flared and I'm ready for action.
Look them straight in that. I feel like she'd be punching her like this as well. Good morning. I'm full of
Exactly.
energy today. I'm ready to fight.
I want to gym 5 days a week.
Yeah, I wonder how, like, let us know if that's a thing, if you feel like that would be weird. Would you do that if you're walking past somebody in the street?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
I
would
would
you,
also
Murray?
go as far
Absolutely,
as
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
say hi
that's
to
fine.
somebody. But see if someone walked by me and I went, morning, and they ignore me, I would literally go, rude bastard. Oh, well, good morning to you then. I would do the
Yeah.
Pusaki thing underneath my breath because I'm petty like that.
But it then depends on the width of the street. I'm sorry to split the hairs, but it does.
How do you mean? I'm not shouting hello at people.
Oh no, we're not
across
going
the
over the
roads.
roads.
No, but I'm talking about like if you're walking through a specific main street.
It wouldn't work if there's loads of people.
That's how
I don't need to say hi to everyone. We're not going,
everyone.
morning.
No, but
This is not the Truman Show.
That's a one-on-one situation.
without saying places' names,
Uh-huh.
there's different places you say hello and different places you don't say hello.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do it in the town. See, in the city centre, I wouldn't be saying.
Absolutely never.
Yeah.
But on your local walks, of course.
Local
it's
walks
postcode
are
based.
different, yes.
By the way, we're on postcode. We're in postcode basis with each other.
Uh-huh.
We're in postcode terms. That's what base we're on.
Yeah.
So
That's
you're
it.
getting a hello because you're in my village.
And maybe if we went to a different place and we started saying hi to people, maybe they don't do that there. Maybe it is town by town.
or they would be like, I'm not saying hi to you because you're not part of this town, and I get the vibe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, do you know what I started watching last night, which I'd highly recommend?
Tell.
I feel like I might be starting to be a bit of a Netflix girl now.
Oh, look at you, one sickness bug, and she's
I
in
know.
full season down or
I
something.
actually fucking completed it like the last week.
What was it?
Oh, you had to do something. You were in your bed for a week.
I watched Adolescence first, right? Really
Yeah.
like that.
Shit.
It's not shit.
Shit.
By the way,
It's
Lord, I'll
not
be honest,
shit.
everyone I've heard say it is saying
It's
it's good.
you're the
I
old,
really didn't
genuinely the
like-
only
I
one.
Personally, I didn't like it. I
But
don't need to
maybe-
like it.
Maybe you didn't understand it. Some things are for the grown-ups. Okay.
Well, you would know, Granny. Did you watch it, Manny?
No, but I've heard it's technically incredible.
You've heard it's what?
Technically incredible. So from like a filming perspective, because it's all one
Well,
shot.
Lauren says it's shit.
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
I'm not wrong. I am not wrong for not liking
No, you're not.
the
You're
one
not.
continuous
You're allowed to
shot.
not like it.
It's fucking boring.
I think the one
Is it
continuous
boring?
shot thing is what made me like it, because I kept being like, how are you knowing what to do and you're knowing what to do, and what if somebody fucks it up? And there was also wee bits where they did fuck it up and then they had to like just keep going, and I thought that's amazing, because look at us, if we have something to say, it's 20 minutes for us to say a line each.
Talking about it.
Yeah, but they've not shot it once.
Yeah.
No, they did say
No,
takes.
the multiple takes.
They did like
So
4
if
or
they
5
fuck
takes
it
a
up-
day.
But how good would it be if they literally went, we're
One
going to
shot only.
go.
I know.
And then it
How good
started.
the wee boy that was in it is unreal though.
He was fabulous. He's 14 and he'd never acted before.
And he
but
was so
personally,
believable.
I didn't like
How
it.
did
I
he
love
manage to
Stephen
get in it?
Graham. I love him to bits, but the last two that I've watched, I haven't been a fan of. Anyway, what else have you watched?
So I watched Adolescence.
Yep.
Love that. Next thing, the thing I started watching last night was Toxic Town. Which
I
somebody
feel like both of you could live there the now with the atmosphere. Just by going toxic town.
but
I didn't like it. Move on.
Toxic
It's quite
Town.
a bitchy thing to say.
Toxic Town is like Erin Brockovich, right?
Right.
Love that
But
movie.
it's actually like set in like a more, it's a wee bit like Shameless kind of thing. It's weird, right?
Oh.
There's loads of Scottish people in it as well. So it's like they're living in this town and the building site aren't following the rules, and they don't give a fuck basically. And there's a guy being like, you need to do this, you need to do this. And then all the babies are being born like with deformities and all that. And it's pure interesting. It's like 8 episodes or something like that.
I loved Erin Brockovich
Oh, yeah.
so much.
This isn't the same
I
thing, but
watched
it's
that
similar.
on repeat. I loved it so much. I just wanted to be her.
Yeah.
The whole
Oh,
vibe.
she's brilliant, isn't
She
it?
was so like
90s
carefree,
icon.
a 90s icon. Yeah, perfect in every way possible. I have been watching something new as well.
What?
It's called, I think it's called This Is Our City.
Not
It's
heard
on
of it.
BBC iPlayer, and you do need the TV license to watch this. So just so you're aware.
What are they going to do if I don't have one?
Is this the
Come
Sarah
to your
Lancashire
door.
one?
Huh?
Is this the Sarah Lancashire one?
No, this is the one that's got Sean Beam in it, and it's like a kind of
Yes.
gangster type thing. Like basically drug lords from Liverpool. Very realistic, by the way. See the way that it all plays out. Like something will happen next minute. They're like, oh, we're going to go over to Spain, talk to our supplier in Spain, all that kind of stuff. It is really, really good. The only criticism I have is that the girlfriend of the main character isn't a believable match, because she's quite, you would expect her to be like a gangster's mole. Do you know what I mean? Just like stereotypically, whereas she's quite kind of like, looks as if she likes like 50s kind of housewifey look. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like polka dots and swing skirts and like curly hair. Basically like that woman that's saying, what's the etiquette behind you, Lauren?
Yeah.
She looks like her but ginger.
Okay.
And I don't think she looks like...
Oh, but I feel like that's given like maybe like Italian mafia mob wife kind of thing.
Not in today's day though.
No.
Because it's not set back. It's
Yeah.
set like present time. So that's really good. There's only 6 episodes, and I would honestly recommend you watch it. It's honestly really good.
I know I've said this to you guys already, but I want to propose
To who?
a destination of choice because
Oh.
I saw lobster rolls for the first time the other day,
did,
right?
you
And I'm
did.
not even a fish person, right? See, seafood, not my thing at all. I mean, we tried a crab. We shared a crab in Hazel restaurant, right?
Let's not say anyone's sharing crabs. That does not sound great.
So you know how sometimes people just make food on TikTok look so amazing?
Yep.
I would never in my life have ever tried lobster or ordered it or been interested. In that video, I was like, I'm going to fly to Paris for that.
Explain
I want
what
that
it was
so
like
much.
to me.
It's brioche, freshly baked brioche bread, right? Oh,
That is
wow.
a wee tongue twister.
Freshly baked brioche bread.
Yeah.
But it's
and
fun to say.
And it was so shiny, wasn't
Oh my
it?
God. And then they put garlic butter on it or something like that.
Lemon.
And then they get the lobster, lemon mayonnaise and all that. And then it looks unbelievable.
Even I think it looks nice, and I am not a
Have you tried lobster though?
Never.
No.
Guys, I take back what I say about the crab because that crab was nice, but there's not a lot of meat. See, lobster, as long as somebody's done the whole like deshelling for you, like half of a buttered lobster is sensational.
Is it fishy?
No,
What does it taste like?
if you
it's
see
a bit more meaty.
oh
Not,
chewy.
not like red meat, but it's not flaky the way that like a bit of fish is.
So what is it like then? Is it
Can't explain it. It's like lobster.
It's like lobster. It's on its
Okay.
own. It's its own category.
It's its own
But
category.
basically, since I got into that and saved that and then used the lobster thing,
Yep.
Yep.
I'm now inundated with all the things that we need to do in Paris.
Yes.
which
And
is
I'm like,
what?
all the restaurants,
Stunning.
you can buy a croissant that's like this size.
Of course, why would we
Yes.
not?
Right? So we'll go and do that and all 3 of us will take a bite.
At one time.
There's shows you can go to. We can go and see. I don't want
I'm
to go.
not that fucked about the shows.
I-
I
we
would be
can do
happy to
whatever.
just go and exist in another
Yes.
place. I just like doing that.
I like doing that.
Same. And then we would need to walk loads because you need to burn off all the food in between.
Yeah.
Of course, and we need to get that chocolate. First of all, chocolate mousse in Paris is meant to be unbelievable. Like
Yeah.
French chocolate mousse is meant to be like one of the best things you should try. But also because they bring it in like a big massive bowl and then they just give you a big scoop of it in a plate.
Unreal.
It looks amazing. But then also apparently that's where they started the French
Hot
thick
chocolate.
hot chocolates.
Yeah.
Where you like dip your pastry in.
So
It'd be
that's
fine.
that's what I want to do soon. I want us to dress a wee bit French, and I want us to go to France.
I've got a striped top.
and maybe
She's got a beret.
we'll get you this long cigarettes, and we'll
Yeah.
just be French for the weekend.
I would eat a big
Bonjour.
baguette.
We really need to up the standard grade, up the higher French before we go. Can we just do like a wee refresher?
Why?
I would like to, because I was quite good at it at a point, and I'm actually really annoyed that I never kept it going.
I wasn't. I could
not be arsed.
couldn't get
See,
it
if they
in.
tried to teach me Spanish, I'd have been into it because I
Same.
thought I'd actually use it sometimes.
Yeah,
But
how
I'm
do we
now-
petition for this?
They need to. I don't know why.
Well,
it's
Jack's
French.
picked it for 3rd year.
Uh-huh.
So, but he still has to take French. And I'm like, why? Because I can categorically tell you right now, I ain't taking my wains to France.
You might, but guess what? Even when you're there, you'll be speaking for them.
Exactly.
You're not
Yeah,
going
but
to.
it's just stupid. Like, let him take one language that he actually wants to do. Why does he want to do French?
I'm actually going to say, right, and I actually had this conversation with my mum the other day. See the amount of things now, if they were to go over everything that they teach you in school, the amount of sections that they could just delete.
Oh,
Oh,
easy.
Don't need it
don't need that.
anymore.
Let's streamline this whole thing.
Long division. You don't need to learn how to do that. You will have a calculator on you at all times.
Yep.
And if you don't, you'll probably be like, go, Alexa, how, like, you just do the sum for me.
Yeah.
You don't need that anymore. Because do
Absolutely.
you know what? We spent so much time learning all that shit for so long and doing all the homework and all that. Can anyone actually remember how to do it? If somebody said to you, do this sum, write it all down properly, you wouldn't be able to do it.
And to be honest, if you needed it for your job, you would then go through the training for that in order to do that particular job.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that's see when they say that, like, oh, but you might need it for work. Right, okay, so see every single job that ever exists, are we going to learn all that at school just in case we need it for work?
Yeah.
Like, where does that end?
Just
Right, well, we
specialise in something,
yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, just generally get people's brains moving,
Yeah.
and then whenever they need to specialise in one thing, they then go into it. That's what uni's for.
Yeah.
That's what college is for.
We
Do you
should
mean
be
to go and
teaching
do
people
courses?
teach people about businesses that you can start, how to do it, like a proper business management thing, because mine
Yep.
is shite, and taxes, like what taxes are, because we don't fucking know that either.
And also
Yeah, let's teach
things
some
like
actual life lessons.
Yeah.
things like food related stuff, like how to cook. I mean, I actually find it baffling that there'll be kids that go into uni that don't know how to boil an egg.
Yeah.
Like, you're so intelligent, but no one's ever just, literally, it's not that you can't do it. You've just never been shown.
Yeah.
How can you not know how to do that? How
And
can
you
you
spend
not know?
6 hours a day somewhere that's supposed to be making you smarter and you don't know how to do pure basic life skills.
Yep.
We need to change it,
Let's
guys.
change it. How do we petition?
Why
How do we
don't-
run for this? Can I do my morning 3.5Ks for this? What are you running for? So they'll change the curriculum for excellence so that they do Spanish because we're sick of doing French. But I'm also going to France because it's £50 to Charles de Gaulle.
Oh, is that where those flights were too?
That could be our thing. We could be going to France to use our skills that we use in French
Yep.
to prove to them that we know nothing.
Yeah.
Therefore, scrap it.
They're being rude to me. Oui. It's a
I would know
docu-series.
nothing.
I would know.
Je m'appelle Lauren.
Uh-huh.
Comme si, comme ça.
Come see, that's a great one though.
However, I do remember
Oh, there
this.
she goes. The monologue.
Go on then.
French
You're going to
monologue.
say you went to the
cinema.
swimming with
Quelle
your
est la
pal?
date de ton anniversaire?
Quelle est la date de ton anniversaire? Janvier, février, mars.
Right, do you want to know what's pissing people off this week?
I sure do.
Absolutely.
I love
I
it.
surely do.
I love a short and sweet one. Right. I sure diddly do, Flanders.
I surely do.
That the fort has gotten so busy since Primark opened.
Has it really though? It's always been busy.
Mercury retrograde. Did I say that right? Mercury retrograde. Lazy folk, dramatic bullshit. Need to sort. People need to sort your shit out. She's having a bad day.
She's having a bad day.
She's having a bad
Why
day.
take that out on us? though?
Also, why does this feel a wee bit contradictory? It sounds like you're going through the Mercury retrograde.
What even is Mercury retrograde?
So
Something
it's
about the
like
moon or
something
something,
about the
isn't it?
moon, but see, to be honest, right, if the moon controls the waves of the water, and we are literally what, like 90, how much money? 90 what % water?
70-something%. Isn't it?
Are we? Whatever we are. I a lot of water. I'm a lot of water today because I'm drinking a lot. But if the moon dictates the waves, which is the truth, isn't it?
Does
Yeah.
Then surely that also changes us because we're
100%.
part of the water.
We're a lot of water.
The zodiac signs most affected by Mercury retrograde are Aries, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini.
What are we improving stuff?
What?
Are we improving stuff?
What do you mean?
No, you're just most affected by it.
In which way? Positively or negatively?
Mercury retrograde is the time to slow down and, dare I say, who's reading this? Refrain from making any major moves. Classic wisdom tells us to avoid buying plane tickets. Hang on, get the fuck.
Classic wisdom says
We're going to Paris. Signing leases or contracts or making commitments. This one, the one caveat to these major life events is that it's safe to proceed after a long time coming. So basically, don't make any rash decisions during
Oh.
Mercury.
What are yous again?
I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Cancer, but I'm on the cusp. I'm right in between Gemini and Cancer.
I would say you fall more on the Gemini side
I
of
feel
things.
more like a Gemini.
You're a Taurus.
Of course
just don't
I
wanna
am.
be a
You are
Cancer.
actually every part of a Taurus, eh?
Do you
We've
think
done
so?
this before, but I feel like you are very Taurus in nature. For sure.
Bull.
No, not the way it looks, just like the...
Strong and loyal.
Yeah, I think the characteristics.
I think, see from now on, see if there's any like star sign stuff, I'm just going to buy Gemini because I can't buy Cancer stuff. Who wants to have like a Cancer keyring?
Yeah,
Who wants that?
you wouldn't
They
want
need to
that.
change it.
Change the words.
It's like a 69er, isn't it?
No, it's a crab.
What's the one that's like a 69?
There is a 69er one.
Oh, is that not Pisces? Oh no, that's a fish.
You would
Yeah, but
know.
it does look like two. It does look like two. It's
It
meant
looks
to be
like
two
kinda
fish, but
69.
it does look like it says 69.
Is that Sagittarius? Isn't it?
Potentially.
But yeah, mine's a
Potentially, but
crab,
yeah.
shite, and it's Cancer. So Gemini is just the two twins,
I'm
isn't
a
it?
horned farm animal.
I know, but I'm Cancer.
Mine is the best one I know.
What are you?
I'm Virgo.
Virgo.
What's
The
Virgo?
Beautiful mermaids.
Oh yeah, Virgo's a
I
good
know.
one.
I got the best one. I'm so lucky.
That is a good one.
It's the best one. Don't even try and figure that's the best one. If you're going to be one of the star signs, you want to be a water sign and you want to be the pretty mermaids. Tell
Why
me
did we-
anyone that doesn't want that. All right, well, let's just pick the fucking
I'm an
bull.
Earth. What are you?
Earth as well. Cancer's Earth. But
You
I'm
want to
switching
be
to
the
Gemini.
mermaids.
I identify as Gemini now. I've switched.
I identify as Gemini.
Right, tell us who else is.
2025 is the year where you could do that. It's fine. You can
Yep.
be whatever you want to be. Folkers out here saying that they're cats and all that. You can be a fucking Gemini.
I identify
Argue
as
with it. Argue.
25. I'm 25 and I'm a Gemini.
Yep, there we go.
Right, I'm firing through these quickly. Lazy bastards partnering parent and child. I need to wrangle a wild 2-year-old across Aldi car park.
Yeah, it's not okay.
Bang out.
Don't
Not fun.
do that.
Trying to buy a house without getting fucking bombed out of closing dates.
No, that's
it
horrible.
should be illegal.
Right, people that think that just cause they've got their indicator on that they're entitled to jam in.
I'm going to go against that because
Yeah.
I always go large and in charge.
Yeah, you put your indicator on.
You kind of have to, but you have to also wait for that. If you know the person behind you's been an absolute see you next Tuesday and you think you're going to ram into the back of me, don't. Because it's not worth it for anybody's sake. However, if they're doing that but you've got long enough to get in, jump in, because then if they hit you, then you're not.
Do you know what?
at
Can I
fault.
just
And that is the toxic take.
can I add on to that one? Do you know what I cannot stand?
What?
People who think they are like the king when they go.
You're sorry, people.
See when they do this. On you go.
Explain to the audio listener
Right,
what you're doing.
it's the casual but obnoxious
I was just going to be honest,
hand
it's
gesture.
it's men directing
It's
women out
men.
of spaces and into spaces.
And they go, on you go.
I've got fucking parking sensors.
Yeah.
Who does
I've
that?
got a reverse camera.
Right, so
I
say
can
for
see
example,
everything.
you're going on, it's like a T-junction, right? Say
Yeah.
if you're about to turn right and there's a car waiting about to turn in,
Keep going,
and they
keep
go
going,
like this.
keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep
No,
going,
I don't
keep
mean
going.
that. I don't mean that. I don't mean like the directing you to park. I just mean the on you go. It's there right away.
No.
It's there right away, but they're letting you go. But they don't just go like on you go. They go. It's a smug face, and you just want to go
She's talking
fuck
about
off.
when you actually. Sorry, we've actually talked about two different things. I'm talking about when guys try and direct you. It's always guys mansplaining you into spaces.
Right.
I'm sorry. I've been driving every single day since I passed my test by myself without the need for someone to co-pilot me. Why are you telling me where to go? Why are you directing me into a space? Why are you saying keep going, keep going, keep going? I'm fine. I do this all the time, by the
Women
way.
also have better spatial awareness than guys, so we actually should be directing you.
I'm like a
We're better
cat.
at it.
And I see if I'm not, the car will tell me otherwise because it will start beeping.
Yeah.
Do not tell me. See that, getting out of the junction thing?
Yeah.
I find that really courteous.
No, I hate it because I also think, see if you had already went, see us just double checking that we both realise that I have to go has wasted time. You could have just went and then I would have went, just fucking stick to the rules and keep your smug little looks to yourself.
Fucking glass half empty today.
Don't let me go. I don't want you to let me go. I want you
I'll
to
remember
follow the rules.
There needs to be a universal sign for I don't want to, right? So then when they're doing this, you can just go, no thank you.
Offer decline. Especially,
No thank you. Just wag your finger.
no thank you, you fat.
No thank you, yeah. What did I remember again? No
was the guy-
thank you, no thank you, no thank you, yeah,
Fat
fat.
idiot. It was the mum
The wee
trying to-
boy.
It was the wee boy when he was getting kidnapped.
It wasn't getting kidnapped. It was the thing on TikTok. The mum went, what would you do if someone said, come with me? And you go, no, thank you. But come and see my puppies. Come and see, no, thank you. Come and see my puppies. No, thank you, you fat idiot. Can we make that part of our little things that we do?
What?
No, thank you, you fat
idiot.
idiot.
Right. My neighbours letting their dogs in the garden to shit everywhere and not cleaning it. Bag it, drop it at their front door.
No, catapult it to their door. Don't put it in a bag.
Do you know what to do? Bag it and then smear it underneath their car handles.
Pay the local kids to come and throw it at her windows.
Or her when she opens the door. People that slowly walk in front of your car while you're either trying to park in a car park or leave.
I feel like they're not doing it on purpose. Nobody's going, let's walk really
Ailey's
slow.
like, I'm going to stick up for these people because I know these people are me.
I guarantee nobody has walked past the car and
Consciously.
went, let's walk really slow to annoy them.
I know.
That does
It's
not
some laugh.
happen.
No, Chapel Row and however you spell it, that Pink Pony Club is haunting me. I love it.
It's the best song. That's Marcus's
I do
absolute
love that
favourite
song. There is always that dopamine song that you'll have just on repeat, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's one
Yep.
of them.
Listen, I'm telling. Do you know what though? See, to end this on a high, do you not think you're so much hotter in your 30s than your 20s?
30s is a million times better
30s
than
is so much
20s.
better, and I've also heard that people pure love their 40s.
Oh, really? It just keeps getting better
It
and
just keeps
better.
getting better and better. I hear this.
I would
hear
much
that
rather
the
be in my
40s is
30s.
apparently the one. It's the one because you go, I've done the hard bit. My kids are all older. You've got the worries with them in other ways, right? But guess what? That you're always going to have that, right? That's always going to be in the back of your mind. But apparently your 40s are your one. It's like everything's more chill. Your estrogen, testosterone levels in your relationship all even out.
Have we hit menopause by that point?
I don't know when that happens.
Could
I'm not
be.
really thinking about it.
Could be a
Can't wait to have this
perimenopause.
done though. I don't need it anymore.
No,
What?
Don't need it.
I don't want a period.
I actually had cramping yesterday, and to be fair, right, Chris actually did lie me on the couch with a blanket and everything. Do you want tea?
Not you with your first period in like a year, and you're like,
First period, age 33.
And I was like, it's just really sore because I don't ever get them, and I think I've done too much at the gym, and I feel really bad because Ailey gets this really badly, and if this is sore, and he was just like, just lie there. But I was having a very down day as well, so I was like, I think I'm just a bit drama.
Oh, I quite like that though. Do you know what? We need to be more drama. I
Yeah.
feel like we take on so much, and we're very much like the doers, the bosses, like things are all under. Do you know what? See, sometimes you just need to be the wee little girl. I get really jealous, right? Because see my dogs, when they've been in heat, Fraser goes and looks at them and goes, "No, I feel sorry for them. We souls," and I'm like, it doesn't even hurt them. That's the bit where they want it. They're gagging for it right now.
yeah, there's a totally different
they're
situation.
wanting,
That's blown up like a balloon.
they're going
so the
around
boys
the
know where to
wedding
go.
party. They're going around the wedding party saying, "Where can I pump him?"
Speaking of which, if you guys have not listened
Oh,
to
please.
last week's confession
This is
session,
so good.
please go and listen because it is genuinely one of my favourite stories that we've ever had.
We were crying.
We were crying.
Crying.
And on
So
that
good.
note, we are going to go for our confession sessions right now. So
Okay,
if you're
let's
not
run.
there, come and join us. You can subscribe on Patreon, Spotify, Supercast. We're everywhere.
We're everywhere.
Come and listen and watch and send us your stories. What's the number, Ash?
The number's 07428 957 885.
And we also have new vlogs going out every
do.
Sunday
We sure
on the YouTube
do.
channel. So just search Girls Overheard Vlogs.
But it's more fun when you guys get involved. So if you've got any stories, anything you want us to talk about, then let us know and get involved. And we'll see you next week. Bye.